Hey, welcome back. Today, we're going to do something really cool. We are building our own private AI lab, right on our own machines. We're talking no cloud, no subscriptions, just pure, unadulterated AI power that you, and only you, control. Just think about that for a second. What if you could run a cutting-edge AI, and every single interaction, every piece of data, every single prompt, it all stays with you, on your hardware? That's not some sci-fi future. That's exactly what we're about to build, right here, right now.
And here's our game plan. It's a simple roadmap for this whole creator's journey. We're going to start with the why, then meet our tools, put it all together, and, the best part, have our very first chat with our own private AI. It's going to be awesome.
Okay, so first things first, let's tackle the big question. Why even bother doing this? I mean, what's the big deal about running an AI locally anyway?
Well, the advantages are just huge. We're talking full control. Nobody can shut it off, nobody can change the rules on you. You get total privacy, which, is absolutely critical for any sensitive work. It becomes your personal sandbox for just endless experimentation. And we're not talking about some watered-down model here. We're going to be running the incredibly powerful Qwen 3.
All right, you can't build something great without the right parts. So, let's meet the cast of characters for today's build, the essential software components we're going to assemble to bring our AI lab to life.
What I love about this is how these analogies just make everything click. Just think of it like this. Qwen 3 is our brilliant master artisan, the brain of the operation. Ollama, that's the universal power source that lets the artisan actually do its work. Docker is the clean, self-contained workshop where everything happens. And the Open WebUI, that's our sleek, modern control panel where we get to tell the artisan what to do.
Okay, time to roll up our sleeves. First thing on the list, we have to build that workshop. That means we're laying the foundation by getting Docker installed and running.
Don't worry, this process is super straightforward. We're basically just telling our computer where to find the Docker tools, then we install them and flick the switch to turn it on. But that last step, the test, that's the important one. It's how we make sure our workshop is actually built right and ready for business.
And this little command, this is our moment of truth. All we're doing is asking our brand new Docker workshop to do one tiny little thing for us. Just say hello. It's kind of like flipping on the lights in a new building for the very first time.
And boom, that message right there, that's the beautiful sight of success. When you see this pop up, you know your foundation is solid. Your workshop is officially built and ready for the really fun stuff.
So the workshop is ready. Now it's time to bring in the heavy machinery. Let's get to connecting the engine, that's Ollama, and then bringing in the master artisan itself, the Qwen 3 AI model. This part is all about connecting the dots. We'll install our power source, Ollama, then we'll download the AI brain, and then, this is a really important little tweak, we'll make sure our workshop and our power source can actually talk to each other before we fire up our user interface.
This command right here, this is where the magic happens. You type this in, and Ollama just reaches out to the internet and pulls the entire powerful Qwen 3 model right onto your computer. The artisan has officially arrived in the workshop.
Okay, now this might look a little technical, but trust me, the idea is super simple. Think of it this way. Our web UI is running inside its own little apartment. That's the Docker container. But Ollama is out in the main building. By default, it only listens for knocks on its own door. This little setting basically tells Ollama to listen for calls coming from anywhere in the building, including from our web UI's apartment. It's the one tiny change that lets the control panel talk to the engine.
All right, let's take stock. The foundation is laid, the engine is connected, the artisan is ready to go. All the pieces are in place. This is it, the moment we've been waiting for. It's time to bring our local AI to life and have our very first conversation. And just like that, we're live. Just open up any web browser, type in this local address, and bam, you're going to be greeted by your sleek new control panel. The Open WebUI is up and running.
So it's time for the first official test. We're not going to ask it to write a symphony just yet. Let's start with something simple, something we can actually check. We're going to ask our brand new AI brain, what is 17 multiplied by 23?
And there it is, 391. The right answer spat out instantly from an AI running completely, totally on your machine. This right here, this is the wow moment. It means everything we just built, the workshop, the engine, the control panel, it's all working together perfectly.
So let's just take a step back and really appreciate what we just did. You didn't just get a chatbot to do some math. No, you've unlocked something way bigger.
You've built more than just a chatbot. You now have a platform to build new tools on top of. You have a private lab for research and learning. You have a completely secure assistant for your daily work. You have total, absolute control over your AI's data, its functions, everything. This is a complete game changer in how you can use artificial intelligence.
So, at the end of the day, here's the powerful partnership we've created. You've got the Qwen 3 model providing that raw, incredible intelligence, the reasoning, the code generation, the creativity. And then you have the Ollama and WebUI stack, which is the perfect operational framework that lets us tap into all that intelligence, easily and seamlessly.
And that brings us to the end. You've built it. You now have this incredible power, this privacy, and all this potential just sitting right there on your own machine. So the only real question left, and it's the most exciting one of all, is what are you gonna create?